You may have seen something new at the Tulsa International Airport. Yes, there's a terminal being built, but there's some new local artwork that may catch your eye. Patrick McNicholas used to work with us here at News on 6 and is now an artist and a Tulsa history enthusiast. He's the man behind the camera and the photos at the airport. Good morning, Patrick.
Morning. Thanks for having me on again.
Oh, we love having you here, and it's good to see you again, man. As we look at some of these displays that are up now at the airport, how did you get to the point where you were digging through old photos and putting all this work to come up with these?
Well, the airport has a long history, both the old airport and the newest airport, and so I really just started to begin working on some of the airport photos, but the photos that are on display now are actually ones that I've created over the last 6 years now. In fact, when I was still here at Channel 6.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing the same hat in that photo, but those are some examples of the 24 by 30 images that are on display, and there's 20 of them as you see there, and 10, it's really 2 exhibits in one, because you see both the historical images and the time lapse and the other stuff, so it's kind of a retrospect of my work in reality.
So tell us about the project on display at the airport right now.
So like I said, 2 exhibits in one, and basically it's Time Travel Tulsa is the name of the exhibit, which is also my historical project, but this also incorporates the time travel work that encompasses kind of the time lapse and the time slice, which some of these terms may not be familiar with everyone, but basically types of photography that I kind of specialize in.
So as we can take another video here, I want to show this because the time lapse you're going to notice are going to be some like the pictures where it looks like it's just lights on the street, and that's cars going by. How long does it take you to get the average piece together? You have to take the original photo and match it together with the historicals. What does like one of these photos, the time that it takes?
For the time lapse, just editing alone could be a few hours, but shooting the time lapse on location could be about 500 photos, which could take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes a little bit longer if it's a sunset or something like that, and depending on the time of year. But yeah, I mean, I would say in total a few hours per post or per image.
I know you've gone through the old airport photos, as you mentioned, multiple airports that Tulsa has had over the years. How did the one with Tulsa International come about? Like, did you pitch them? Did they pitch you? How did you know that this was available for you to do?
Yeah, so I was actually brought, Tulsa International Airport had a post, and they said, you know, we're calling all artists to kind of submit. And I thought,
your
you
ears
know,
perk up.
yeah, I thought this would be my time because it would encompass all kind of travel and tourism about Tulsa from all the work that I've already pretty much made. And so once I could kind of use that and put it up there, they were kind of all about it. So I was actually kind of surprised that I was chosen. I know that there were some other great artists that submitted as well.
That's fantastic. So I want to make sure people know where you can see all these things, because there's actually you and then another artist. So where can we see these phenomenal photos when we go there?
Well, the airport committee, the arts committee, has really done some work, and this is going to be a year-long exhibit for both me and Carly Treese, who's the other artist who's post-security. Mine's pre-security, and these are in the pedestrian tunnels from the airport's parking garage to kind of the concourse A and B. And so it's hard to miss if you're in the right spot, but you know, the airport's a big place. So if you have some extra time, maybe show up early and go and check those out. I've already had some friends that have taken photos with them and have already kind of tagged me in those, so it's been fun.
Yeah, I'm going to the airport, let's see, here a couple times this year, so I'll make sure to check them out.
Yeah.
Last thing, I mentioned you were a tour guide off the top. Anything going on with the Outsider's House Museum?
Always. We've school tours are really at their peak right now, and we're doing virtual tours for all over across the country. It's really, like I tell people, it was like pushing a boulder uphill. Now it's all downhill, so it's a lot just making noise everywhere.
That's fantastic. Patrick McNicholas, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.